Hello, bonjour. My name is Colbertine, host of the Colbertine Report, your monthly news with a French flavor. Welcome, nation. Happy to have you on the Colbertine Report. What's really worth talking about in the US and in the rest of the world this month? I promise you bodacious comments. Remember, if the Colbertine Report doesn't make you smarter, it will not make you stupider. Thank you, nation. Merci. So, what matters in the US this month? The 2016 presidential money race. You know that there is the limited money raised directly by the candidates and reported to the Federal Election Commission, and the Super PAC money. The Super PACs were made possible by the Citizen United Supreme Court ruling in 2010, holding that the First Amendment of the Constitution prohibited the government from restricting independent political expenditures by a non-profit corporation. As a result, Super PACs, standing for Political Action Committees, can accept unlimited amounts of money from individuals and corporations, but cannot donate directly to candidates or coordinate with their campaigns. They usually run TV advertisements supporting their candidate and criticizing their candidate opponents. So we have two races going on: the limited fundraising given directly to candidates and the Super PACs race. So far, a total of $269 million was raised in limited donations, $147 million by 16 Republicans and $122 million by only 2 Democrats. So for limited donations, Clinton and Sanders are kicking GOP's bottom. In the crowded Republican camp, Carson comes first with $31 million, then Cruz $26 million, then Bush $25 million. What about Trump? Trump is not asking for money because he's so rich. Apparently not rich enough to get a decent haircut. I guess the people who gave him $5 million are hoping he will get a new hairdresser. In the PACs race, who are the winners? 2 candidates do not have PACs by choice. Democrat Bernie Sanders doesn't want to be bought, and Republican billionaire Donald Trump is in fact his own PAC. Who is getting the big money from corporations? First and well ahead, Republican Jeb Bush, with his $105 million PAC named Right to Rise, is hoping to get crowned despite his trailing at 8% in the polls, far behind the 27% of Trump and the 20% of Carson. Second, for Super PACs, is the conservative Ted Cruz with $38 million. By the way, this poster is for sale on Cruz's presidential website. One of his Super PACs, called Keep the Promise, has $10 million funded by just one guy, equity firm billionaire Toby Neugebauer, who likes to murder lions for fun. No wonder he gets along with Cruz, the machine gun bacon guy. The third winner of the PACs race is Hillary Clinton with $21 million. The biggest losers of the Super PACs race are the super donors who bet on the wrong horse. For dropout Rick Perry, meet Kelsey Warren, who gave $6 million, and Darvin Dyson, who gave $5 million. For dropout Scott Walker, meet Marlene Ricketts, wife of the Chicago Cubs owner, and Diane Hendricks, who gave each $5 million. Guess what the name of Scott Walker's Super PAC is? Unintimidated. Well, Unintimidated has been terminated. I bet these donations are tax deductible anyway, even though $5 million is peanuts for a billionaire. Think about how many hungry children could have been fed or educated with the $21 million bet on these 2 dropouts. In the end, when the conventions decide on their champion, probably $500 million will have been given to all dropouts. If this is not waste, what is? Moving on, in the rest of the world, pompous anniversary in North Korea. On October 10th, Kim Jong-un, supreme leader of the Democratic People's Republic, celebrated with a massive pompous military parade 70 years of North Korea's oppression and dictatorship. Oops, no, 70 years of the Magnificent Workers' Party. Al Capone used to say, capitalism is the legitimate racket of the ruling class. According to this definition, Kim Jong-un is a talented capitalist. The supreme leader hired an army of 9 million out of 25 million population That's more than 1 out of 2 adults involved in the army, and convinced them that they needed to be prepared for an American attack. He's genius, and too bad if most of the population is starving. Money is well spent on the Korean army, 4th in the world, behind China, the US, and India. Later in the month, the magnanimous Supreme Leader authorized a well-televised reunion between North and South Korean families separated since 1953. They were allowed to meet on the border for a few hours to compensate for their 60 years' loss and then sent back to their respective homes. How great was that? Kim Jong-un is truly a compassionate humanist. Moving on, le mot, or as Stephen Colbert used to say, the word. This month, le mot is Karda Chiants. Chiants spelled C-H-I-A-N-T-S. You see, chien in French is the gerund form of chier, which means to shit. Chiant means extremely annoying, so the Karda Chiants could not have had a better name to characterize their lives. What the fuck? Is it over already? Not quite. Before we end this report, a little update on the victims of the presidential race. I wish you a great time until next month. Remember, if the Colbertine Report doesn't make you smarter, it will not make you stupider.